Mr. Chancellor, Mr. President, honored guests, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, the highest honor the Senate of a university can confer upon an individual is an honorary doctorate. At the University of Manitoba, the criteria include distinguished achievement in scholarship, the arts, or public service. Our honorary graduate this morning is Julie Payette. Julie Payette is an explorer who once traveled 6 million kilometers in just shy of 10 days. She did this as a mission specialist aboard Space Shuttle Discovery in 1999. Her mission was to perform the first manual docking with the International Space Station, or ISS, to deliver supplies. She was the first Canadian to participate in an ISS assembly mission and to board ISS. Talk about going over the threshold. She is awarded an Honorary Doctor of Science in recognition of her courage to explore new boundaries, for challenging herself, and for trailblazing deeper paths for other women of science to follow. She's passionate about building a culture of science and hypothesis testing, thinking and debating in science in general, beyond the ken of scientists and institution. And she inspires by her humanity, just as she was inspired to fly when watching Buzz Aldrin first walk on the moon. Born in Montreal, on Montreal Island, after many generations, Julie Payette joined NASA Astronaut Corps in 1996 and flew 2 space missions aboard Space Shuttles Discovery and Endeavour. On Endeavour in 2009, she again flew to the ISS and operated Canadarm, a robotic arm she guided through delicate maneuvers needed to complete installation of a new laboratory attached to ISS. Ms. Payette has logged over 611 hours in space, and from 2000 until 2007, she was Chief Astronaut for the Canadian Space Agency. Ms. Payette is Knight of the National Order of Quebec, and in 2011, she was appointed an Officer of the Order of Canada. In January 2011, Ms. Payette accepted a fellowship in public policy at the prestigious Woodrow Wilson International Center for Scholars in Washington, D.C. She is a former Governor in Council for the Natural Sciences and Engineering Research Council of Canada and a member of l'Ordre des Ingénieurs de Québec and the International Academy of Astronautics. In 1999, she received the NASA Spaceflight Medal for her service and achievements. 10 years later, she received the award again. In 2001, she was named Chevalier de l'Ordre de la Pléiade de Francophonie, and in 2010, she was inducted into the Canadian Aviation Hall of Fame. She also received the NASA Exceptional Service Medal, and the Canadian Council of Professional Engineers gave her their highest honor, Engineers Canada Gold Medal. Ms. Payette holds a commercial pilot license and obtained her military pilot captaincy. She is a certified deep-sea diver who is fluent in French and English and can converse in Spanish, Italian, Russian, and German. She plays the piano and has sung with the Montreal Symphony Orchestra, the Picadère Vocal in Basel, Switzerland, and Tafelmusik Baroque Orchestra in Toronto. Her achievements listed in this paragraph alone would allow others to declare her life one lived well and full. But explorers spill over the average life's brim. Ms. Payette has lived beyond Earth's horizons and continually expands her own. She goes forth like a Renaissance woman, cultivating new talents and enriching old ones, all to the benefit of global society and its betterment. Ms. Payette is an adventurer, and the University of Manitoba is proud to honor her today. So, Mr. Chancellor, it is an honor for me to ask, on behalf of the Senate of the University of Manitoba, that you confer upon Julie Payette the degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of this university, I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa, with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining. Congratulations, Dr. Payette.
Good morning, everybody. Bonjour. Hello. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It is such an honor. But if you permit me to quote from a very recent motion picture, science fiction motion picture, you know, there's a guy in that picture, you might recognize the line, it says, Jim, I'm a doctor, not a high weapons specialist. Well, it turns out that I'm not a doctor. I am completely overwhelmed by the honor that you're making me, but I am just an ordinary, proud engineer, and I stand in front of you today, not because of me, but because of you, because the whole point, and Dr. Barnard mentioned it, that we're putting these nice robes and trimmed our beards, those of us who have one, and combed our hair and put those nice square hats that we've got, is because you are achieving something amazing, a milestone in your lives. You are graduating from an academic institution. You are now graduates of the mighty University of Manitoba, and for that, you deserve our admiration and congratulations. Please. So enjoy every moment of it. You've made it. And if I can tell from some of the people in the graduating class here, it took a few years and a while. And it is an amazing achievement. Think about the hours that you've put in. Think about the sacrifices that you've made, the choices, the times when maybe you didn't feel like continuing or weren't sure you were in the right direction. Think about all of these people that were behind you and felt with you. So enjoy it. And if I can, and please don't applaud on this, you can applaud at the end, but I'd like to salute also the faculty of the University of Manitoba behind me, the professors, the personnel of the university who guided you through these years to achieve this milestone and assisted you every step of the way. And I do want to salute you, the ones that supported them with love and with constance and with resilience, who are here today with smiles on your face. I salute and celebrate because your success is also yours. Bravo. So as I said, this is celebration time, right? In a few minutes when I'm done talking and when all of you will have paraded on the stage, you can throw your hats in the air, you can go celebrate, drink a little. Is it legal in Manitoba to drink? Okay. And celebrate. Enjoy it, and tomorrow morning, when you wake up, then it's payback time. Sorry, but with privileges come responsibilities. And that is the case for you too. You've worked hard and you've earned your degree or your master's degree. But now you have to return to society. You have the duty now to be all you can be, to use your skills, to use your knowledge, to use the critical thinking that you've been developing, to serve your community, your society, to contribute to it, to be involved, engaged. You have the duty to be a good citizen. I know many of you are graduating from social working here, and you will definitely be serving your community. But every single one of us has the duty then to extend a hand, to reach out, sometimes to do something voluntary, sometimes to not charge a fee. Our responsibility to be contributing positively to this extraordinary society, this beautiful country that we are part of. You have the duty to have opinion, to have a vision, to have passion. Be out there. Make sure you are understood and known, that you gather the fact you have been given a higher education. You now can use your sense of analysis. You can use your critical thinking, and you can make a difference, and every single one of you will. I have so much admiration for who you are. And I hope that you will continue. This is not the end, it's just a milestone, it's a big one. But it's just opening an even larger world of opportunity. Never forget to have ambition and goals. It is what propels us. The reason I'm standing in front of you today is perhaps because way back when I was in primary school, I saw people walk on the moon. Late 60s, early 70s, I'm 10 years old. I sit down on a gym floor and I watch these guys put on a spacesuit and get on the rocket and fly to the moon, drive that Jeep on the moon. I have a Jeep now, but then come back on those capsules, the parachutes open, they land on the sea. I thought, wow, this is me. I want to do that. I'm 10. It didn't cross my mind then that I was missing a few of the characteristics that they all had in common. I was not the right nationality. I was not the right gender. I had never been anywhere near a plane, and no one in my family had ever been near a plane. I didn't even understand the language they spoke. I didn't have a military background or short cropped hair. Still haven't. But it was a dream. It was a goal. It was something, a passion. And it turns out that with a little effort, perseverance, in French we say avoir la tête dure, strong-headedness, you can achieve anything you want. It's for you to decide. Please, please, though, don't decide to do nothing at all. And have fun doing it. Because I may not be a doctor, but you can trust me on this one. The sky is not the limit to infinity and beyond.